Why didn't the British loot the treasure of the Padmanabhaswamy temple in Kerala, which is trillions of dollars in value? What prevented them from doing so? I believe they never came to know about this, and neither did the Turks, who occupied large parts of India at a point in time. So I think the temple authorities, the royal family, etc., whoever was in charge of the temple, they successfully managed to prevent the foreigners, the foreign occupiers of India, from coming to know about the kind of treasures that are there in the temple. These vaults had been locked off for centuries. I mean, you have found lakhs of ancient Roman gold coins and treasures from Mesopotamia and Greece and various other parts of the world. So it seems that these uh, valuables had been donated to this temple for thousands of years by people from Rome, by people from Greece, by people from Mesopotamia as well, it seems, and by Indians who traded with these places, and by Indians within India as well, because India was the richest civilization of all time in antiquity. So this has been happening because in the Sangam literature, this temple is mentioned. It's mentioned as a golden temple, as a temple whose walls are made of gold. So that is about 2,500 years ago. So it was already an extraordinarily wealthy temple 2,500 years before today, right? So it's the wealth that this temple has managed to preserve is thousands of years old, and they somehow managed to uh, prevent the foreigners from coming to know about this, right? And today, the Indian judiciary has forced the temple to divulge all of its treasures, and the I think the local Kerala High Court tried to put this wealth in the hands of the state government, the communist government, which was frightening to say the least. And it seems that the Supreme Court has again reinstated control over the temple to the Travancore royal family, who I think will definitely do a better job. So I think that's the reason why they somehow managed to save the treasures, and they prevented anyone from knowing about it, and especially the foreigners, right? So the value of the wealth is estimated to be at least $1 trillion of worth in today's dollars, and there is one vault that is still unopened, so that may be even more valuable. Who knows? And so the question is, what is to be done with this wealth? I think it belongs to the temple. It is the donations of the faithful over thousands of years to this temple. So I think the temple authorities should decide what is to be done with it. I do not want it to be used by any form of government, whether the state government or the central government, who will misuse it, as has been done for the past 70 years. Temple wealth has been stolen for decades in this country, and it's been used for secular purposes, which we know what they are. So I hope that this treasure is preserved, and it is not despoiled.